Dale.
Okay, guys, welcome to your literary class. Today we're gonna discuss a test that caught my attention. Welcome to your continue of our previous vocabulary last class. So today our genre today is autobiography. So before I start, I wanna explain you the meaning of autobiography. So as you can see, we have auto is means self, bio is life, and graphic is printed or writing. As you can see, autobiography is write or talk about your life, right? So, and that's we got here. So today we're gonna talk about one of my famous person in the world is Carol Shelby. But we're gonna talk about later. Before talk with him, I wanna talk about the three different questions that we want to discuss with you, want to hear your opinion about it. And let's see. The first question is, have any of you heard of Carl Shelby and what do you know about him? So I want to see you guys. Your Oliver, what do you think about Carl Shelby?
Well, good morning, teacher. I don't know a lot about him, but I just heard that he was the designer of the Ford Mustang and he also was a driver of it. So I cannot go very deep talking
Okay,
about him, but
okay,
I
okay.
know those dates.
Yes, he was a very famous person in a race world, and we're gonna see later. So I wanna ask you, I need a person to read for me the second question. Who can read for me, please?
I can.
Marielle, yes.
Oh, thanks. Yes, can you think of a personal experience where you had to persevere through a challenge or obstacle to achieve a goal? And what did you learn from that experience? Well, I can say a personal experience. Once I wanted to save as much money as possible to buy my car, and that is a hard situation because sometimes you want to buy something, but you need to think about it more than two times to buy something because you
Okay.
want to save money as much as possible. And with perseverance, I did it. It takes patience and time, but I got it. Thanks God.
Okay, thank you, Marielle, for that answer. Thank you. Thank you very much. So who else? Who wants to read the third questions for me?
Me, teacher. Can
Okay.
I?
You lazy, yes.
Okay, the third one says, why it is important to have passion for goals you set? Okay, having passion for our goal is essential because it provides the motivation and energy necessary to overcome difficult times. And it is also bring a sense of purpose and satisfaction to our effort, improving the overall quality of our goals. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, you lazy. Who else? Who else wants to answer that question? It's
Me,
an interesting question. Yes,
me,
Catherine? Catherine?
yes. When you have passion for your goals, you are naturally more motivated to work towards them. And passion keeps you energized and focused, even when faced with obstacles or or setbacks. It helps you to maintain a positive attitude and stay determined throughout the journey. It is important to be motivated.
Okay, that's very, very, very important in our lives, in our life. So, guys, let's go back to our starting low role of this class is Carol Shelby. Carol Shelby was born in 1923 in Los Angeles, in United States, and passed away in 2012. It calls the Legend of Speed. He, in a very young age, he very good in a race world. He fits then own car and was very passionate to design the cars and how can I say? I mean, modify his car, and he was very really good in a design. So Carol Shelby wrote an interesting book that called Carol Shelby Lives of Speed. So I select a piece of paragraph of his amazing books, and I want to share with you this paragraph. His paragraph is very, very motivating, and I want to see your opinion, guys. So let's read this paragraph and see what you think. So who can help me to read this paragraph?
Me, teacher, I can help you.
Okay, Catherine.
Okay. Carol Shelby's Life of Speed, Merrily and A.M. Original. I've always believed that if you want to make something happen in this world, you better get off your ass and do it yourself. And that's just what I've done all my life. I never let fear or adversity stand in my way. When people told me something couldn't be done, I took that as a challenge. Oh my God, that's
Amazing.
what I love to say.
Who else? Who else? The second paragraph.
I can do it.
Yes, yes, you can do it.
Very good. I grew up with a love for cars and speed. It's in my blood. From my early days as a race car driver to my later years building some of the fastest and most iconic American cars. My life has been a journey filled with twists, turns, and triumphs.
Nice. So the third part, who can read for me?
My teacher.
Okay, Oliver.
As I took back on it all, I can help, but I think something is. But okay, but think I've been one lucky son of a gun. But look, they say favors, they prepared. And I've always been prepared to work hard, take risk, and push the limits.
Perfect, perfect. So guys, what do you think about this test? Is very inspiring you, very motivating. What do you think? Does anybody tell me what do you think about this amazing test? Who can tell me?
I think they are really motivating too. Oh,
Motivating,
yes.
right?
I can say it's really inspiring because based on his let's say life experiences or life journey, because he started as a car driver and then he got to be one of the designer of one of the most important brands around the world. Is really inspiring, so we can take that as an example in our own life.
Yes, excellent. So in this in this autobiography, Carol Shelby reflects to the life advice to his life advisors, and he promotes that if you want to be a successful person, you have to enjoy what you are doing, right? Because you spend 10 hours, 12 hours per day, but you never get tired because you enjoy what you are doing. So it's very innovating, it's very motivating this test. So guys, pay attention to the test, because we need to identify the literary devices that we appear in this test, but we're gonna see later. So guys, let's move on to our activity today. So I'm gonna give you 2 or 3 minutes to write it down, a short paragraph, 2 or 3 lines, to talk about your goals and why it's important for you to achieve those goals. I'm gonna give you 2 or 3 minutes, and I'll see you in a minute.
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
I am done. I'm finished. I don't know if I can say something.
Yes, sure. So let's see. What do you think? What is your goal, and why is important to you to achieve those goals,
Okay.
Marielle?
I have 3 ideas, 3 things, or 3 goals. First, I want to travel the world. 2, I want to live the experience of studying abroad. I would like to study in another country or study something, whatever.
Okay.
And I want to buy my own house. So for me, those 3 goals are really important, and I want to achieve them because they are personal goals, and achieving them gives me like empowerment. It gives you a kind of confidence
Okay.
for you to face life in a different way.
Nice, nice. Good, good. Thank you, Marielle, for sharing with us your goals, and I hope that you really achieve those goals.
Thank you.
So who else? Who else?
Me, teacher. Can I?
Lazy? Yes.
Okay. My personal goal in life is to find happiness in every moment and aspect of my existence. I believe that happiness is the case to fulfilling and meaningful life. So, purposing this goal motivate me to appreciate the present, cultivate positive relationship, and prioritize self-care. And I believe that true happiness can radiate our world and positive impacts those around me.
Okay,
Thank
nice.
you.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you, Yulacy. So, Oliver, you raise your hand.
Yes, teacher. One of the goals I want to achieve is, to buy a car. And I've been working very hard for a long time to achieve that goal. And I think with perseverance and discipline, I can get it. I can achieve it. Thanks.
Okay. Excellent, excellent. I hope you do it. So, who's missing? Catherine?
Yes, me. One of my goals is to have my house, my house. And I think that I sure that I'm working very hard to one day have my house. I was working to have my car, but thanks to God I have. And I think that in like I get my car, I can get my house, my own house.
Wow. Excellent, excellent. I hope you do it. So, thank you guys for your answers. Is very motivating me to achieve my goals, right? So guys, thank you so much. It's a interesting activity that we done here right now. So guys, let's move on to one of the important things in this class, to identify the literary devices. Guys, in our previous tests, as we read already, we can find different literary devices. And my question is for you, what literary devices that you can observe, that you can find in this test? If you want, let me go back to the test and read in and read, and you can see what is the literary devices that you can see here. So is everybody clear about it? You can raise your hand, tell me if you are correct, if you are right, but let's see the literary devices that we got for you. So if you want, let's go back, read quickly in silence, okay? So I'm gonna give you 1 minute. Okay. Okay. So let me tell you guys, it's very, very motivating, this test. So this is the last part.
I identify
Okay.
one.
What, Mariel?
I identify one. I noticed.
Okay. Yes, Mariel.
Okay. Anecdote. That was one of the literary text anecdotes, because the genre that you are using is autobiography. So when people write autobiography, they write from their own experience. So that's basically anecdote.
Okay. Who else? Who can tell me another literary devices? Who else? Who else? Guys. Okay, guys, let's gonna see the literary devices that we got here. As you can see, we have metaphor, anecdote, and imagery. So that's very important to know that our little story has these literary devices. Guys, for the end, we have a homework for the next class. So your homework is to achieve a personal experience from your life and you need to describe your personal experience using a metaphor, imaginary, and auto
Anecdotes.
and anecdote. So this is your homework for the next class. So I hope that everybody enjoyed this class. So see you next class.
See you,
Bye bye,
teacher.
teacher. Thank you. Take care.
Bye.
See you, teacher.
Bye.